Well, folks, we are here at the Mass Mutual Center representing Focus Springfield. We have started a couple of seconds late, but we are watching the Springfield Central High School Golden Eagles going against the Braintree Womps. 2-0 is the score so far. Here's Ishana Brown dishing it to Sweeney. Sweeney to Haynes. Haynes has it up top. She drives to the basket, off the glass. No good. Right off the mark, but great defensive stop from Braintree. Right now, number 23, Dixon has it. Dixon draws the foul. She'll go to the line, shooting two for Braintree. Already up 2-0, just what they need.
Foul on number 23, Alea Sweeney.
Foul is on Alea Sweeney.
Team first.
Well, not even a minute into the game and drawing a foul. That's got to be a positive for Braintree. This is Dixon at the line. Her first free throw is good. You can put that on the board and make it 3-0. Here will be her second attempt. It's up, and it is no good as she goes 1 for 2 there. There's Sharia Haynes who goes for the rebound, and it goes out of bounds, and that will be Braintree ball. Timberlake inbounding it in to Dixon. It goes off of Baldwin, and that will remain Braintree ball. And now the dish to Dixon as she inbounds it. Now here's Dixon. Dixon drives, stopped by Baldwin. Baldwin almost losing possession, and there's Sweeney. Sweeney to Baldwin. Baldwin to Sanchez. Sanchez has it. Dishing to the rim. No good. And now here's Braintree. That's number 3, Roche, in for 2, 5-0. Right now for the Eagles. Not how they wanted to start off. Here's Brown. It's Brown to Rudder. Rudder to Baldwin. Baldwin to Sweeney. Sweeney to Sanchez. Sanchez to Baldwin. Baldwin to the basket. In for 2. 5-2 is the score, cutting it to a 3-point deficit for the Eagles. Now here's number 24, Isabella Tonetti to Roach. Now it's Timberlake. Timberlake, she drives, and it goes off of Sanchez, and it will remain Braintree ball. For the Womps, Tonetti will be inbounding it. There is the foul on the Eagles. Going to the line will be number 3, Jenna Roach. Well, now it's 5-2 right here in the first quarter. And the Eagles, they're starting to get themselves together after the bucket from number. Well, they want to start off with some offense, and that's exactly what they're looking for. And Roach goes up. Her shot's good. 4-point lead for Braintree. Second free throw. It's up, and it is good. You can count that as they take a 5-point lead. Not what the Eagles wanted in mind. Now here's Ishana Brown. Ishana Brown, who last game down in Worcester had an outstanding 3-point game, and there she is again. Good for 2, as it is 4-7. Yeah, what I was saying was Ishana Brown had an outstanding game against Worcester down at the DCU Center. And now here's Dixon. It's Dixon using the screen, driving to the basket, but it's Michaela Rudder who gets the ball. And now it's Sanchez. Sanchez to Brown. Brown to Thompson. Thompson to Brown. Brown to the basket. No, it's the fake out to Rudder, but Rudder misses that shot. And a great hustle from Brown, and it's Rudder, where it will be a jump ball. This will be Eagles ball. And it will be Brown who will be inbounding it in for the Eagles. Brown to Thompson. Thompson up top to Sanchez. Sanchez bounced past to Sweeney. Sweeney spin move to the basket. No good. And Rudder, and it's going to look for an over the back foul on Rudder. Well, somewhat sloppy offense so far from the Eagles as they are missing in the paint buckets, something they do not want to do. But now for Braintree, it's Roche. Roche to Tonetti. Tonetti to Thompson. It's Thompson now going on to the other way for the fast break point, maybe? Off the glass, no good. And it'll be a jump ball this time. Braintree possession. Madison Coleman coming in for number 21, Michaela Rudder. And now here's more. It's Roche. Roche to Timberlake. Timberlake no good for three, and it's the Sanchez rebound for the Eagles. Sanchez as she falls. And now here is Braintree. Braintree crossover from number 24, Isabella Tonetti, as that can count for two. The score now, 4-9. Eagles down by 5. Not how they wanted to start off the championship. Now here's Thompson. Thompson with some little size-up dribble moves, and here's Ishana Brown. Her three-pointer surprisingly off the mark right there, as it is still 9-4. Braintree up. Here's Timberlake to Roche. Roche for three, off the mark by a lot, as it's almost an air ball. And there's a timeout by Coach Eric Maurer. Well, for the Eagles, they are down 5 points already here in the first quarter. Something they're not used to, as they normally have the lead in their division, as they just are such a great basketball team. And now they're not starting off too hot. Like I said, down by 5, not how they want it. Braintree starting off great, as there's more than, well, for them right now, Roche is playing great, along with Tonetti. Once again, folks, I am Sarah Zanetti. You are watching Focus Springfield, and we are here in the girls' D1 championship between the Eagles and the Womps. Well, the Eagles boys basketball was devastated, as on Wednesday they lost in a killing overtime loss to Franklin in what was really a great game. But the Eagles now, they want to claim it for their school to say they won the championship for the girls. And now it's Baldwin. Baldwin back in. Baldwin, it's Thompson. Thompson has it, dishing it to Haynes. Haynes for three, no good. And now here is Braintree. Braintree ball. And it's gonna stay Braintree ball, even though it looked to be out of bounds on Braintree. And now it looks like the refs are gonna talk about that, but it stays Braintree ball. No, it's Eagles ball. There they are. The crowd likes that call. Funny decision. I don't think I've seen that. They changed the call almost 3 times. They said stays. No, they talked about it. Stays, and now it goes to Central. And now here's Baldwin. Baldwin, an outstanding season here in her senior year. And there was the attempt from Sweeney, but it's no good, and it goes out of bounds on Sharia Haynes. That will be Braintree ball. Inbounding it is Isabella Tonetti, and the Central Eagles have started off pretty sloppy. Great bounce pass attempt to Dixon, but it's no good. Moore's shot is no good, and now there's a foul on Braintree. 3 minutes and 17 seconds left here in the first quarter, and it's already a 5-point lead for Braintree. I mentioned it earlier. Eagles aren't really used to being down in the first quarter. The past 7 games that I've watched for the Eagles, they are always up by a lot, and this is something that they're not used to. But here's Baldwin. Baldwin, beautiful dish to Haynes for 3. No good on the open look that would have the chance to cut it to a 2-point lead, but it does not happen. Drive, and there's a big sound as that is a foul. Number 24, Isabella Tonetti, will go to the line to shoot 2.
Springfield Central foul on number 5, Madison Coleman.
The 5 is on Madison Coleman.
4th. Isabella Tonetti at the line, shooting 2.
Her first free throw is good. You can put that on the scoreboard as it is now a 6-point lead for Braintree. 3 minutes flat left in the first quarter. Tonetti looking to go 2 for 2 here at this outing, and she can, as it is now 11-4. Braintree is up in its central possession. There's Baldwin. Baldwin to Brown. Brown to Sanchez. Sanchez to Baldwin. Baldwin for 3. No good, but it's Brown as she uses in the paint her post move, but it's no good. And now here's Roche. Roche to Tonetti. And they draw the foul once again. Central not doing too good right now as they have 4 fouls.
Number 2, Shauna Brown. Her first, team 5th.
Foul goes to number 2, Shauna Brown. First attempt is no good. That is Madeline Fay at the line. Well, the best she can do at this time is make it 12-4, which is still a heck of a lead against the Eagles.
Right now, the referee looking at the scores table to discuss something. I don't know if he's not going to put the player was who was fouled. And now both referees will converge.
And now, somewhat of a confusion maybe with the referees, but back to the line is Fay. Her second free throw is in for 1, switching up 12-4. Now here's Brown. It's Brown to Baldwin. Baldwin jab step fake to Sweeney. Sweeney to Thompson. Thompson with some nice dribble moves, passing it to Brown. Brown to the basket once again, no good, not going in for the Eagles. Now here is Dixon. Dixon, heavy defense from Thompson now. Now here's Timberlake. Dish to Fade, no good, Sanchez has it. Turnover for Braintree. Here is Sanchez to Brown. Brown for 3, doesn't go in, can't get the lucky bounce as nothing right now is working for the Eagles. That is Timberlake who gets the rebound, dishing it to Tonetti. Tonetti to the basket, off the glass, no good, and Fay gets the foul. Brown not agreeing with that call, but Fay will go to the line once again, looking to make a 10-point lead if she can hit both.
Her second, team 5th.
5 fouls for the Eagles already. That is not what they want. There's 6 fouls for the Eagles. There's Fay, no good. And now she can make it a 9-point game if she can hit this one. Here she is, it's Fay, and does not get the bounce in, and it's Baldwin who has it. Finesse Baldwin, like I said earlier, really quick player, but she can't get that to go as they are not getting that much to go here in the first quarter. 1 minute and 20 seconds left to go. Travel call on Adriana Timberlake. That'll be Eagles ball. Now here is Sanchez. Sanchez, only a sophomore. She is an outstanding player for the Eagles. Here's Baldwin. Baldwin off the mark once again. Something we're not used to seeing for all us Eagle fans. Well, now here's Roche. Roche getting double teamed by Sweeney and Baldwin. That'll be a jump ball. It'll be the Eagles ball now. Sanchez inbounding it to Thompson. Thompson has it. Dishing it to Sanchez. Sanchez up top. Screen by Haynes, but it doesn't matter because she tried to, Sanchez, what a hustle on defense as she gets the mid-range J to go for 2, as it is now a 6-point game. And that might be the electricity that they needed to spark in this offense. And they looked to draw the charge foul. That was Haynes who looked for it, but open shot by Roche doesn't go, as it will be jump ball. And that's Braintree ball. It looked more like a foul, but it goes down as a jump ball. And that horn was loud. .1 left to go in the first quarter. Here we go. It's Timberlake inbounding it, and a great defensive stop by Sweeney. That will be Eagles ball with 23.7 left to go in the first. Great hustle. As the last 2 times the Eagles were on defense, they made some great hustles, as we saw Sanchez making the hustle, getting her mid-range J to go, and then right there, that was Sweeney. Now here is Sanchez. She drives, and she draws the foul, but she didn't want, it doesn't look like she wanted that.
Braintree foul on number 0, Adriana Timberlake, her first team
Foul on Timberlake, as that's only their second foul here in the game. Here's Thompson. Dish to Baldwin. Baldwin's spin move, can she get it to go? She gets the and 1. That's exactly what they needed. And maybe Baldwin is looking for her run, as when she's on fire, she's untouchable. Finesse having an outstanding senior season, like I mentioned earlier. 12-8 is now the score, looking to make it a 3-point lead here at the line, shooting 1. Baldwin's shot is up, and it does not get the lucky bounce, as that is no good. And now the double team there. There's Timberlake, as that does not count. It looked like it was an alley-oop to Roche, but it didn't matter, because that does not get to beat the buzzer, and it wouldn't have made it anyways. But here, at the end of the first quarter, 12-8 is the score. Braintree is up by 4, but the Eagles are looking to get into a little rhythm that could be deadly.
Building hope, building communities, building the future.
Well, if you are somehow tuning in right now, you're watching Focus Springfield. I am Cyril Zanetti announcing this game. I am a freshman at Springfield Central High School, so I know how happy all the Eagles would be if they can take this W home. Well, one thing that's just so great about this place is that Springfield, Massachusetts, the birthplace of basketball. So we love having a little pride here in Massachusetts about basketball, as it's a really, really big thing. As we have the Hall of Fame, less than about a minute to get there from here, and it's a great atmosphere here at the Mass Mutual Center. Now it will be the Eagles ball after they lost the tip-off. It will be Sanchez inbounding it. Thompson to Sanchez. As Sanchez has it, screened by Sweeney. It's to Baldwin. Baldwin for 3. She can't get that to go. Great contestment by Braintree, that's for sure. As now here's Dillon. It's Dillon to Dixon. Dixon to Roche. Roche to Dillon. And now there's Tukas. And there's the great steal from Haynes. Haynes now on the fast break as she slows down the tempo, but she spin moves. Beautiful bounce pass to Sweeney. She can't get that to go. And there's Tukas, and it looked like a double dribble, if anything, but they don't call it, as that is a foul. And that'll be number 13, Rachel Tuckus, going to the... Well, she draws the foul. That'll be the 7th team foul for the Eagles, which is not something that they want. Well, Springfield Central High School, once again, representing the birthplace of basketball here in Springfield, Massachusetts.
Rachel Tuckus at the line.
It's Tuckus.
1-1.
If she gets this, then she will shoot again. She does not. Baldwin rebound. Now here's Baldwin, a little crossover. It looked like she was going for a shake and bake move, but it doesn't matter. She gets rejected twice. Timberlake with a great defensive stop. Now it's Dixon on the other side of the court as she looks to draw the foul, but it doesn't matter because it goes in as it is now 14-8. There's Sweeney for three, no good, goes out of bounds, and that will be Braintree ball. Michaela Rutter and Ishana Brown come in for Finesse Baldwin and Alea Sweeney. Inbounding it is number 24, Isabella Toniti. She dishes it in to Dixon. Dixon, oh, great defense from Thompson, but Rutter not able to bring it in. Well, one thing about the Eagles is they have some great defense. When they're hot on defense, as they will double team, they will press, they'll full court press. As we saw at the DCU Center down in Worcester, they full court pressed in the first quarter, every possession. That's why they were so powerful. Here in the second quarter, 6 minutes and 40 seconds left, Braintree up. And now here is Tuckus. Tuckus, number 32, more in for three. What a three-pointer. Now here is Haynes. Well, if you notice, there are three lines here at the Mass Mutual Center. The first one is high school three-pointer. The second, the white one, is college. And then the far back is the NBA three-pointer. That could be a difference, but it wasn't a difference for the Eagles down at Worcester. Now here's Michaela Thompson dishing it to Sweeney, or Haynes, I mean. That's Brown. Brown's to Thompson. Brown to Thompson, no good. As Thompson is playing great on defense, though. Maybe they can switch to defense on some great. There she is again, stepping up. And now here is Roche. And up. Pass to Timberlake for three, and it's no good. As neither of these teams tonight are playing too great from the three-point line, but Braintree has hit a couple. But Central, on the other hand, isn't playing too successful in the three-point game, as we saw down at Worcester. Central was hitting threes left and right, as tonight they're not really scoring, let alone hitting threes. 17-8 here in the second quarter. It is Sanchez. Sanchez to Brown. Brown for three. Can she get it? No, she can't. Timberlake rebound. And there's more. Well, that was Dylan. There's more. More for three. Can she get it again? No, she can't. Ishana Brown rebound. Sanchez now. Sanchez, beautiful pass to Coleman. Coleman can't get it to go. She's got to be biting her tongue after that one, as she can't be happy. She had the chance to cut to a 7-point lead, but now it's Roche as she makes it 20-8. They are definitely getting outbeat, not only in the three-point, just offense in general. Braintree playing outstanding right now.
Western Massachusetts Sports Commission, welcome to Springfield, the birthplace of basketball. Around here, having fun is a slam dunk. Enjoy your stay. For more information on things to see and
well, absolutely dominating offense for Braintree, as they are just showing how great they really can be. 20-8. I haven't seen the Eagles get beat by that ever. 20-8. That's outstanding. That means that this Braintree team is outstanding. But of course, they have a couple seniors on their team, as so does Central. But we mainly have juniors. now it will be the Eagles inbounding it after they called the timeout. Number 3 for Braintree, Jenna Roche, playing great for them with 7 points. And now here is Jelena Sanchez. Dish to Brown. Brown to Baldwin. Baldwin bobbling it. And now she has it, dishing it to Sanchez. Great defense from Roche as she pokes the loose ball out of bounds. And now it's Madison Coleman getting subbed out for Alea Sweeney. And now it's Sanchez. Sanchez to Haynes. Haynes fake for 3. No good. Now it's Baldwin. Baldwin sling pass to Brown. Brown to Baldwin. Baldwin can't haul it in as she loses possession, and now it's Dixon. Dixon to Dillon. Dillon to the basket, off the glass, in for 2, 22-8 as Braintree taking over like always in this game. They are just really beating them. Sanchez, pass to Haynes. Haynes, no good once again. Something I am just stunned by. We're missing open threes, but now to the court, Dillon missing that floater. It's Aishana Brown, almost losing the ball, but she gains possession. Sweeney. Sweeney pass to an open Baldwin. There's the offensive foul on the Eagles.
Have the official field goal percentage, but Springfield Central can't be shooting more than 15% here.
Yeah, Eagles not playing too good as they haven't scored anything here in the second quarter. They ended the first quarter with 8 points, and they're almost gonna end the second quarter maybe with 8 points. It's not good.
Braintree foul on number 00, Adriana Timberlake, her second, team 5th.
And now it will be Eagles ball as Baldwin will be inbounding it. Timberlake will be subbed out as number 24, Isabella Tonetti, comes in. Long pass to Haynes. Haynes to Sanchez now. Sanchez, spin move in, no good. As she went in the paint, but now a really long pass as number 3, Jenna Roche, goes out of bounds on that one. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the second quarter. 22-8 is the score. And now it's Michaela Thompson. Thompson has it. She drives, and they don't call a foul. They call a foul, as that was a pretty rough one right there. She gets shoved when she went up, and she will shoot 2.
Her first, team 6.
Well, 6 fouls now for Braintree as Central has 8. And it's Michaela Thompson shooting for the Eagles.
Correction that follows on number 13, Rachel Tuckness.
And here's Thompson. Her first is up, good for 1 for the Eagles. Now 22-9 is the score. Looking to make it a 12-point game at least. Can they do it? Second for Thompson. It's up. It's good. 22-10 now the score. Cutting the deficit is the Eagles. And now it's Dixon on the other half of the court, and she gets rejected by Sanchez. Sweeney now. Sweeney to Thompson. Thompson pull up. No good, but Sanchez rebound. Sanchez floater in for 2. 10-point game. There she is, Jelena Sanchez. Great play from her. Dixon to Jenna Roche. Roche to Moore. Moore for 3. Air ball. And now it's Baldwin on the other half. Baldwin to the paint as she gets rejected. Looking to draw the foul, but it does not matter. Eagle ball stays. Timeout called from Braintree. 22-12 now. The Eagles, in the past 3 possessions, they have been playing pretty good as they've scored past 3 possessions, which is what they needed. I mentioned earlier, hopefully they don't end the second quarter with 8 points. That's definitely not going to happen.
We welcome your visit to the world's finest sports museum where the game never ends.
Braintree still playing great though, as the Eagles might get some points on their side, but Braintree goes to their other half and they score. Well, once again, we are here at the Mass Mutual Center in Springfield, Massachusetts, aka the birthplace of basketball, which is an outstanding accomplishment, you could say, saying that you live in the hometown of b-ball, one of the most popular sports in the world. Created by Dr. James Naismith. As the Naismith Hall of Fame, Basketball Hall of Fame, is once again like a minute down from Mass Mutual Center, a very popular place here in Springfield, Massachusetts. But back to the core, here's Ishana Brown inbounding it. And great defense, but Brown gets it. Sanchez into the wing. Now she dishes it to Thompson. Thompson fake to the basket, now to Brown. Brown with the fake, she pulls up from mid-range, in for 2, 22-14. Just what the Eagles needed, as it is now an 8-point game. Here is Roche. Great defense from both Baldwin and Thompson now. And there was number 24, Tonetti, but there's a Baldwin, as she, I was gonna say there's a Baldwin interception, but it's a shove on Baldwin, as that will be a foul on the Eagles. 2 minutes and 9 seconds left in the game.
Number 11, Vanessa Baldwin, her first, team 9th. Adriana Timberlake at the line, shooting 1.
Going to the line is Adriana Timberlake, as she'll be shooting one-on-one. If she gets this to go, then she has a chance to make it a 10-point lead. Dylan in for Tonetti. Timberlake first shot up, and it is good. She will shoot again with the chance to make it a 10-point lead.
She can score in bunches.
Here she is, it's up, and it's good. 10-point lead for the Womps. Here's Sanchez. Sanchez to Brown. As 2 minutes left to go in the second quarter, as Eagles are down 10, dish to Sanchez. Sanchez to the basket. Bounce does not go in, as now it's Braintree. Here's Moore. Moore to Roche. Roche shot no good. Here's Haynes. Haynes sling pass to Thompson. Thompson to paint off the glass, in for 2. 8-point lead once again. Now they're going to call the foul on Thompson, as it looked more like a charge. But it will be Braintree shooting, as it'll be Keila Dixon.
Shooting 2.
1 minute and 33 seconds left to go in the first half. With this possession at the free throw line, Dixon looking to make it a 10-point lead once again. First shot is good. Well, first shot is no good, I mean. Here's Dixon. It is good as it bounces in. Here's Ishana Brown. Ishana Brown to Baldwin. To Haynes. Haynes, mid-range J, no good. That's Roche with the rebound. And now here's Dixon. Dixon to Dylan. Dylan to Timberlake. Timberlake to Dixon. Dixon drawing the foul once again. She goes to the line.
Springfield Central foul number 23.
That foul will be on number 23, Alea Haynes. That is her third foul. 11 fouls. It will be Keela Dixon once again at the line. She can make it an 11-point lead if she hits both. First one is good. 10-point lead once again. 1-1-1 left in the second quarter. Here's Dixon, and it is good. 11-point lead. Here's a Shauna Brown on the races to Baldwin. Baldwin for three, no good. Once again, Baldwin playing not like usual here. It's Timberlake now. Timberlake. Now it's Dixon. Great defense from Thompson as Thompson went for it. Here's Baldwin though. Just under a minute to play here in the first half. Baldwin, clutch play right there, looking for that foul call. Not called, but now 16-27. And here's Baldwin as an aggressive defender. Now it's more to Dillon. Dillon to Timberlake. Timberlake to. There's more to Dillon once again. More for three. It's good for Braintree. Here's Ishana Brown as she gets rejected, but it's Baldwin in the corner for three, off the mark. Michaela Rutter looking for the rebound. Jump ball, and it will be Braintree possession. 30-18, what a lead for the Womps. 13.9 left to go in the first half as Braintree is going to be able to go in to halftime saying they've put on a great lead against the Eagles. There's Thompson and Brown double teaming, leaving 24 as that is definitely a travel as she took about 3 steps before she dribbled. Brown to Sanchez now. 6 seconds left to go. Sanchez to Brown. Brown pump mid-range J in for two. Put it on the board. That is now a 10-point lead for Braintree. 30-20 will be the score for halftime. You are watching Focus Springfield here at the Mass Mutual Center. I am Ciro Zanetti, and I will be back in a couple minutes. Well, folks, we are here back in the second half, getting ready to go back into action. 30-20 here is the score. Eagles down by 10, but they get the ball first because they lost tip-off. Inbounding it will be Sanchez. Sanchez to Brown. Ishana Brown playing pretty good for the Eagles right now. Now here's Haynes. Haynes to Brown. Brown to Baldwin. Baldwin to Thompson. Thompson to Sanchez. Great movement, but Sanchez firing it up. No good, way off the mark right there. Well, a surprising heavy miss right there for the Eagles. And there's Thompson, what a steal. She looked to bring it in with her legs, but she looks hurt. She looks real hurt as she might be in a lot of pain right there. That's not good. Thompson, like I mentioned earlier, is their defensive superstar. That does not look good. One of their best defenders, if not their best defender, is down. And that's going to be really a changer if she's out for the rest of the game. I don't want to say that. Definitely unintentional, but sometimes stuff like that happens, as when she went down and the ball was grabbed from her legs, maybe something banged up and it did not end well. That's all I can say. As she gets up, and that's what we want to see. Well, inbounding it is number 24, Isabella Tonetti.
Getting attention. He does not look very good. Working on his shoulder, it looks like.
Still working with Thompson over there, as she can really be injured. As time is still going down, as they now stop the clock. As there she is, working it out. Yeah, she is going to be escorted out, as they want to make sure that she gets it better. Well, now back to the court. It will be Tonetti inbounding it once again for Braintree. She dishes it to Roche. Roche defended by Sanchez, and Baldwin, what a leap by Sanchez! But it will go out of bounds, and it will be Braintree. Possession. Here's Tonetti. Tonetti guarded by Rudder. Rudder and Baldwin now stepping up, and now it's Haynes guarding Timberlake. Timberlake now dishing it to Roche. Now it's Roche in the corner for three. No good. Brown rebound. Now it's Baldwin in the open lane to the basket. Off the glass, and one. Put it on the board. Looking for the three-point play. As she gets the and one, and now making this, she'll get the three-point play to go, cutting the deficit to 7 points.
Call number 24, Isabella Tonetti, her first, team first.
That foul goes to Tonetti.
Shooting 1.
Baldwin looking for 9 points, and that is her 9th point right there. Now it's Roche. Roche to Tonetti. Tonetti to Roche. Roche to Timberlake. Timberlake to the basket. Off the rim, strictly off. Sanchez now to the basket. She gets rejected by Tonetti. As that will be Eagles ball as it goes out of bounds. Off after the monstrous swat by Tonetti. Brown inbounding it. She looks for Baldwin, but Dixon wanted the half-court call, but I think she touched it last. Now it's Baldwin. Baldwin to Haynes. Haynes pump fake. Haynes. Sanchez now using the screen. And now it's Rudder. Rudder off of her leg, out of bounds. As Dillon comes in for Braintree. Timberlake gets subbed out. And now great defense inside. Shauna Brown making the hustle as she gets it. And the shot clock goes off. As there was some misconfusion there. Well, the shot clock goes off. I'm not sure if it's... As the refs are now talking to Coach Maurer. As it goes shot clock violation, there's going to be a little break here as they talk about it. Once again, folks, third quarter. Just underway as now 6 minutes, 20 seconds left as Braintree hasn't scored yet, as Central has. Once again, you are watching Focus Springfield, and I am Ciro Zanetti. ball after that big misconfusion. Shauna Brown inbounding it for the Eagles. Now it's Sanchez. Sanchez to Haynes. Haynes to Brown. Brown to Rudder. Rudder to Baldwin. Baldwin step back. No good. It's going to be a foul on Dillon. That might have been an over-the-back foul for Braintree.
Braintree foul number 33, Allison Dillon, her first, team second.
And now for Braintree, more coming in for Dillon. And now it's Rudder. Rudder to Haynes. Haynes spin move off the glass in for two. What a flashy play. 5-point deficit for the Eagles. Dixon defended heavily. And now it's timeout for Coach McDonald. Well, the Eagles are on fire here in the second half. They need to win the ring right here. 30-25 is the score as they have cut it to a 5-point lead. Well, it's been a long road here for the Eagles as this will top off, what they want. They need to win this, and it's just crazy to say, after we saw such a crushing game last week, now they're down. They've been down almost the whole game. They haven't had a lead. Now timeout, almost coming out to the end. Eagles breaking back out onto the court as McDonald definitely using her timeout time every single timeout. Every timeout she calls, she uses all the time, and that's what you can do, obviously. For the Eagles, letting it out as they are representing Central. Here's Tanetti. Tanetti to the lane. No, dishing it out to 13. Now it's Moore. Moore to Tuckus. And now it's Brown who gets it, and it goes out on Brown. And Brown wanted that foul. But it goes out of bounds on Brown as she throws it out. Great defense from Braintree. Now it's Moore dishing it in to Dixon. Dixon going to the other side, and now it's Tuckus. Tuckus, as it goes out of bounds on Braintree. That'll be Eagles ball now. Tanetti comes out. Now here is Sanchez. Sanchez to Baldwin. Baldwin to Brown. Brown to Haynes. Haynes getting out of trouble as she spins it out to Rudder, and they call the turnover traveling violation on the Eagles. Coach Mauer not liking that call at all. Travel on Braintree. 2 travels in a row. Haven't seen that. Now it's Sanchez. Five minutes now left in the third quarter. And it's Haynes deep 3, no good. And once again for the Eagles, you can say that those 3 3-point lines are definitely, oh, there's Sanchez drawing the foul as she goes down with the rough hit, and oh man, that is not good. Central star Jaylina Sanchez is down as Braintree is taking out their, wow, definitely unintentional, but that does not look good as they have taken out 2 of their stars now. Sanchez, that's horrible. Sanchez is down. What I was gonna say was that the three-point lines have been to be somewhat of a confusion for the Eagles as they aren't too accurate for the 3-point line. But then their star, Jelena Sanchez, went down as she is really one of their main attractions, you could say, one of their most important players in this offense, whether it's defense or offense in general, as she can score, she can pass, and then she can go back on defense and get some great stops, as it looks like Sweeney will be coming in. But I mean that's just not good, as they've already taken out their defensive star, who it looks like Thompson's ready to get back in, but Sanchez really does look down as she has not gotten up yet. Well, at first it went from enjoyment from the crowd because I thought they were going to see Sanchez going up to the line, but now it's just sadness to see Sanchez on the ground, down. As she gets up, the crowd cheering for Sanchez. She has to get carried as she is in pain. Not good. It's Sweeney who will be coming in for Sanchez as she will be shooting at the line. Well, less than 5 minutes left in the third quarter, folks. 4 minutes and 42 to be exact. 30-25 is the score. Now, somewhat of a misconfusion. Oh, they had to put some time back on the clock is what it looks like. If Sweeney can hit both of these, it will cut down to a 3-point deficit for the Eagles, something that they need to do because they started off down by a lot, and now they're coming back. As, once again, Braintree is scoreless now here in the third quarter, as it looks like they switched roles, as Central was scoreless for the first couple minutes in the second quarter, and now Sweeney getting ready to shoot. Her first shot is up. It's good. She can cut it to a 3-point lead if she makes this second attempt, as already a 4-point lead. As what's going on now? So much confusion right now in the past minute. Hopefully the confusion comes to an end as we can get on here with 4 minutes and 44 seconds left to go. And now, finally, as they're saying, signaling for 2 again, as that other free throw didn't count. Very confusing. I'm confused. But Sweeney, her second shot is, they didn't even put the point up. They didn't, but there's Ishana Brown as she pulls up more, as that is no good, but they didn't even put the point up. That'll be a jump ball. It'll be Braintree ball. I'm just so confused. They didn't even put the point up. It should be a 3. Wow. And now Braintree inbounding it. Long pass to Roche. Roche back to Tanetti. Tanetti, great defense from Thompson. Thompson to Baldwin. Baldwin to the basket. Off the glass. No good. Great defensive stop from Tanetti. Now it's Tanetti with it. After rebound from Roche, but now to Moore in the corner. Dishing it to Timberlake. Timberlake for 3. No good. Brown rebounds. Haynes now. As you can tell, we are back into some action as I am getting excited. Haynes off the backboard. In for 2. 30-28. 2-point lead. And here's Moore. Moore dishing it to Timberlake. Timberlake at the 3-point line. And timeout. Timeout from Braintree, as now that might have just slowed down the pace for Central as they work off of tempo. Really, they really do. They work off of just fast break and speed, and now slowing that down, that might have been a great timeout. Whether she meant to do it or not, she has maybe done something good.
Sportsmanship is a goal to strive for at all times in athletics.
Well, Coach McDonald might not be the happiest so far, as Braintree is still scoreless in the second half. Timeout over. And now, Braintree ball. As for the court now, on the Eagles, you have Vanessa Baldwin, Leah Sweeney, Michaela Leonard, Ishana Brown, and Michaela Thompson on the floor for the Eagles. Timberlake, Tanetti, Moore, Roche, and Dixon is on the court. And there's a great defensive stop and jump ball. That will be Eagles possession, as Dixon, once again, not friendly with that call. Just so much confusion in this past 4 minutes. There's either a call that they have to talk about for 2 minutes, and then they're at the line, and there's shot clock violation, and then there's apparently they took down 4 seconds. This is getting crazy. Yeah, it definitely does throw off their momentum. As I said earlier, Central works off of their tempo, their rhythm, their speed. You could say, like, now, after the past 3 minutes, they haven't been able to do anything on offense. And now the crowds are cheering for Central as they want to get their first lead of the game. Here's Ishana Brown. Brown to Sweeney. Sweeney to Baldwin. Baldwin to the basket. In for nothing, though. It looked like it was going in. And it will be Central ball after great hustle from the Eagles. It looked like that was going in. But now they have the chance to tie it up or take the lead. 3-pointers, obviously, will take the lead. 2-pointer will tie it up. Near Sweeney. Sweeney to Baldwin. It's Baldwin now up top. Baldwin, nice pass to Sweeney. Sweeney for 3. Can't get the bounce, as it is a Timberlake rebound to Moore. Moore for 3. Great defense from Thompson. It's good. Counted on the board. There's the first score for Braintree here in the third quarter. And here's Brown. It's Brown to Baldwin. Baldwin for the NBA 3. Put it on the board. 2-point game. That's the 3-pointer from the NBA range. And now is can be turning around for the best for Central, but for the worst for Braintree.
Foul number 24, Isabella Tonetti.
The foul will go to Tonetti. Inbounding it will be Aishana Brown. Brown to Haynes. Haynes now for three. Put it on the board! The Eagles take the first lead of the game! What a defensive stop! The bench is hyped up. Outstanding play time for the Eagles as they are playing great here in the second half. They definitely have sparked the electricity for their offense and now their defense also as they force the turnover on Braintree. Eagles ball, just what they needed. They have the 1-point lead after some great three-pointers from Baldwin and Haynes. Baldwin with 12 points tonight and only one foul. Finesse now. Finesse to Thompson. Thompson with some nice dribble moves, dishing it out to Haynes. Haynes for three again. Put it on the board! 37-33. The Eagles are explosive. 4-point lead. And now it's Baldwin again. She steals it on the half of the court, and she draws the foul. Outstanding. Oh my goodness. This is just so great to see the Eagles back in this game. As we mentioned earlier, they started off pretty bad in the second quarter, and now they're starting off amazing in the third quarter. And this is what they need to play like. 37-33, and it's Finesse Baldwin at the line. She can look for 14 points if she makes both of these. First attempt, it's not going to go in, but she can still make it 38-33. Timberlake goes out, Dixon comes in. Tonetti comes in for Dillon. As for Braintree, now here's Baldwin. Her second free throw is no good. That's a more rebound. Now it's Baldwin playing great defense as they don't call the double dribble or travel violation, I mean. And now here is Tonetti. Great defense from Brown, and it goes out of bounds. Baldwin gets taken out for Michaela Rudder. One minute, 55 seconds left on the board. Now here's Tonetti, bounce pass to Moore. And it's going to be a turnover on Braintree. Braintree turns over. Central take over.
Braintree foul number 13, Rachel Tuckness. Her fourth.
That was a foul, offensive foul. Roche comes out. Hester comes in. So Timberlake is in for them. And now it's Aishana Brown as she lets the clock roll down. Something that they did a lot back down at Worcester, and it really did work because it milked the clock for not only them, but for possession time for the for the Womps. And now it's Aishana Brown. It looked great, but it doesn't go in. But now aggressive play down to Haynes. Haynes now. Beautiful pass to Sweeney, but now Rudder, she has it. Rudder to Brown. Brown open for mid-range. No good. Haynes. Haynes in the corner for three. Can't count it that time, as she's been a miracle maker lately, though, in the third quarter. Dixon heavily defended there. Well, if Central wins, that's another attribute for the birthplace of basketball. But here's Thompson on the other half of the court. Oh, it doesn't matter. Sweeney, she can't get it back up. That could be a game changer because that's 2 less points that they could have had. And now there's a foul now. Fans not liking that.
Springfield Central foul on number 2, Aishana Brown, her third. Team
Thompson subbed out for Baldwin. But I mentioned earlier, Baldwin playing a great game for the Eagles. And now Baldwin, she pokes out the loose ball, but they get it back as Timberlake to Dylan. Dylan losing it, and now Moore, she has it. Moore, nice bounce pass, but now it's Dixon. Dixon gets rejected by Rudder. Rudder to Baldwin. And now here's the Eagles as they're gonna slow it down as Ishana Brown has it. 24 seconds left in the third. Ishana Brown letting the clock run down. Dishing it to Haynes. Haynes drawing the foul. And that's Haynes, who I mentioned earlier is having a great game. 10 points for Haynes.
Your third, team 7.
The Eagles now have the bonus, and if you don't know what that means, anytime they get fouled here in this third quarter, they go to the line.
Shooting 2.
Her first one is no good. And her second attempt is up. It's good. Put that on the board. 5-point game. And now less than 5 to go. And it's Timberlake. She can't get it. Sweeney. Oh, and it's Dixon. Can she get the buzzer beater? She gets it to go. Unbelievable. Dixon cuts it to a 2-point game. Beautiful play right there. Now the Eagles are going to keep up. They have to keep up their great offensive possession.
The MIAA recognizes that high school activities teach the positive principles of life, self-discipline, perseverance, loyalty, goal setting, and fair play. High school activities provide the foundation for life.
Well, we are now watching over there that Jaylena Sanchez is getting taken out on a stretcher. Well, now Jaylena Sanchez getting taken out on a stretcher. That is not good at all. Well, we are almost in the fourth quarter. That is just horrible to see Sanchez getting taken out like that, as she really was playing great for the Eagles on defense and offense, and that's minus a couple points for the Eagles because she's always putting up points in the fourth quarter. Well, for the Eagles, as you could tell, they started off pretty bad as they were not scoring a lot in the first quarter, neither in the second, as they scored a lot less in the second. And now they really turned it over as they are up now. As I mentioned earlier, they took their first lead in the game in the third quarter. And now fans clapping for Sanchez as she will be going out on the stretcher. Roche will be inbounding for Braintree as now she gets escorted out on stretcher. Well, here's Roche. Roche to Dixon. And now it's Rudder who gets it. Great defense from both. And there's a jump ball, but I was going to say that there was great defense from both Baldwin. And then Rudder catching that bobbled pass. And now it's Central possession. It's Brown to Baldwin. Baldwin with 12 points in the game. Here is Ishana Brown. Brown, she drives and she gets the and one. You can count that on the board. Wow, great game from Ishana too, as she is playing outstanding on offense, as she is really getting some mid-range J's. She'll drive to the basket, and now she's looking for 9 points here at the line.
Hey, what's going on up there?
First shot up, good for one. 41-36 is the score. And now here's Dillon. Sweeney guarding Dillon, and now it's Dixon. Dixon mid-range. Good for two. 3-point game. It's Ishana Brown. Well, Dixon has 11 points for them now. And there's Haynes once again with the long range, calling it the distance shot. Great game for Haynes as she has 14. Here's Roche in the corner. And great defensive stop there from Baldwin as the Eagles, not only are they amazing on offense as they can score a lot, but their defense is deadly. They just have some quick moving defense. As it's Timberlake now. Timberlake to Roche, or Roche down. And now it's Timberlake to Moore. Moore for three. Put it on the board. 3-point game. Ishana Brown with it. 6 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. It's Brown. Brown's spin move out to Haynes. Haynes for three again. She can't get it to go, but Baldwin rebound to Sweeney. Sweeney mid-range J, no good. And it's out on Braintree as they could not really communicate well, as the communication was low on that one, but it goes out of bounds on Braintree and Eagles ball. But now, timeout on the Eagles. 6:01 left to go in the fourth quarter, and once again an outstanding game for the Eagles as they started off bad, but they brought it together in the second half as they have been up for a while now. Once again, Mass Mutual Center here in Springfield, Massachusetts, aka the birthplace of basketball. And you are watching Focus Springfield, representing Massachusetts, and I am Cyril Zanetti. It just really sucks to see Jaylina Sanchez get carried out like that in the stretcher, and that's just not what they want to see. One of their star players, one of their, I would definitely put her as their top 3, maybe top 4 players on the Eagles. If she gets taken out like that, not good, not good. Central as they took the timeout. And now they have to put some time back on the clock because they went in at about 6:01 and now it's 5:57, so they got to put about 4 seconds back up. I mean, come on now, these people managing the clock, they got to stop taking some time off. It's really slowing down possessions for the Eagles, and mainly the Eagles, because every time the Eagles are looking to inbound it, time gets taken off. Long pass to Rudder. Rudder to Haynes. Haynes to Brown. Brown up top. And, oh, spin move. Oh, but Baldwin, she has it. 15 left on the shot clock. And here's Haynes. Haynes spin move. Great defense. And there's Rudder rebound. She puts it in for two. 46 now for the Eagles, as that is Michaela Rudder's first 2 points of the game. Wow, I could hear that one from a mile away. But it remains Braintree ball. Foul called on the Eagles. Well, one thing about, their great defense is when they press a lot, they get tired, and by accident, they can foul. And the more fouls you draw, the more you shoot free throws.
Correction. Springfield Central foul on number 24 by Michaela Thompson.
And for some reason, don't pay attention to the scoreboard on the bottom when it says the bonus is for the Eagles, because they do not have a bonus, that's for sure. And chucked pass from Timberlake goes out of bounds, as they've only drawn 2 fouls, as Braintree's, well, yeah, they do have the bonus. Sorry about that. They do. Don't worry what I said. I got confused. But back to the court. Here's Brown. Now here's Haynes. Haynes has it. Haynes for 3. Dial in from long range. That's the distance call. It's Haynes once again, 8-point lead. Haynes is their hero, 17 points. Out of bounds on Timberlake. 4 minutes, 47 left to go in the game. Fire alarm going off. There's a fire alarm going off, which is really confusing. There's a timeout, but the fire alarm is going off. Very confused as, for some reason, fire alarm. Well, we are back here after that really weird miscommunication with the fire alarm. We have so many miscommunications here in this game. Fire alarms? Come on now. We have seen it all. Now here's Finesse Baldwin as she slings that pass in. I mean, that's just ridiculous. That really could have set off their concentration. I mean, that's crazy. And now here's Baldwin. She has it. And now it's Timberlake after the turnover. And now it's Moore for 3. No good. And Rose shot, no good. And here's Rudder to Brown. Brown to Rudder. Rudder has it. Timeout by Eagles.
Successful students in any school.
Well, folks, 49-41 once again here in the fourth quarter, 4:07 left, and the Eagles are still playing great I thought to myself, maybe they would have stopped playing outstanding here in the fourth, but they turned that around as they are up 8 now. And Sharia Haynes, great player for them. She is outstanding. I mean, she's hitting threes left and right. That's all she's scoring. Amazing player for the Eagles. And this is going to be a great way for the Eagles to win. Well, now, here's Ishana Brown to Haynes. Haynes to Brown. Brown crossover. Wow, shaking and baking up Dixon. And now it's Baldwin. She drives off the glass in for 2. Put that up because that counts to 51-41, 10-point lead. Timberlake to Moore. Moore to Tookus, but there's a foul drawn. Tookus draws the foul. Foul will be on the Eagles.
Springfield Central foul, number 21, Michaela Rudder.
That foul will go on Rudder. Only their third team foul as Braintree has 8. Foul drawn. Dixon going to the line.
Springfield
Sorry about that, Tookus.
Sharia Haynes. Her second, team fourth.
She can cut this to an 8-point lead. And she will not be able to cut it to that. Maybe a 9-point lead though. As Timberlake is checked out. And number 24, Isabella Tonetti comes in. Tookus gets the second one to go. And now here's Brown. Brown crossing up down there as she goes to the other side of the court. Beautiful pass to Haynes. No looker, you could say. Haynes for 3. Can't get that lucky bounce. Thompson on the defense. It looked like a moving screen kind of. And now it's Moore who can barely hold on to it. And jump ball. That'll be Braintree. Well, the Wamps sure did not start the second half great, and they're not really ending the second half good either. Now it's Dixon for 3, as she gets kind of blocked right there from Thompson. And that will go out on Roche. That'll be Eagles ball. Brown. Inbounding it to Finesse. Finesse trying to get away from the defender. Well, not really. She wants to stay down there. Same with Brown. Now Brown, she has possession. And there's a foul, blocking foul on Dixon. As
Braintree foul on number 23, Keila Dixon. Her second, team 9.
that'll be the second foul on Keila Dixon. Now it's Alea Sweeney coming in for Michaela Rudder. Number 24, Tonetti comes out as Timberlake comes in.
Shooting 1 and 1.
If Brown can get this to go, she'll shoot again. It's up. It's good. Count it. 10-point game, looking to make it 11. Brown's second free throw, no good. And that's a line violation. Violation on the Wamps.
Late violation.
Brown shooting again. That one is no good though. Now here's Timberlake. Timberlake to the basket. No good. And now it's Haynes. Haynes to Baldwin. Baldwin to Thompson. Beautiful pass. Highlight play. Yeah, that's going to go on ESPN. Great play right there. Beautiful. That That's communication at its finest.
24, Michaela Thompson, her third, team fifth.
Well, that foul will be on Thompson.
Timeout, Braintree.
That timeout is taken by Braintree. 54-42 as the Eagles playing magnificent here in the second half. I mean, if you could probably take away all of their first half points and they'd probably still be up. That's how great, I mean, not really, but that's what I'm saying, how great they are right now. Here in the second half. They are dominant, that's for sure. Timeout over now. Well, it's been over for about 10 seconds now. 15 seconds now. Kind of a delay over there on the timeout as they took about 20 extra seconds. But not that that really matters, just a timeout, but. Rejected by Brown, and there's the foul on Braintree. Well, it was Dixon who got that shot up, but that was fired back out of there by Brown.
Team limit.
As Thompson will be at the line. Brown, first is up and good, put it on the board, 55-42 in the fourth quarter. Number 24, that's Thompson's 8th point here in this game against Braintree. Great play, great move, but she couldn't finish. And now Dixon, she goes down. And that's what you expect. That's a jump ball. If she went down, which is never really the smart idea to hold on to the ball when you're in the paint, because then they're going to go after you. Thompson has it now. She's on the run. Dish to Sweeney in the corner. Sweeney to Brown. Shana Brown has 10 points tonight. 3 fouls, though, and she draws a foul.
Braintree foul on number 33, Allison Dillon. Her second, team limit. Shana Brown at the line, shooting 2.
There's Brown. It's up, and it's good.
Whatever was said at halftime for Springfield Central has completely changed the tide of this game. They awoke at halftime, they came up in the second half, and played.
And now here she is again. There it is. It is good. 58-42, 12 point for Brown. 12 points for Brown is great. It's also 14 for Baldwin and 17 for Haynes. 3 is no good for Moore. And it goes out of bounds on the Eagles. That will remain Braintree ball. Dixon for 3. It's good. You can count it.
Kayla Dixon for 3.
And now it's Thompson, and that's a foul on Braintree. Not too smart because there's still practically another 2 minutes left, and you're sending her to the line like that. And now, I mean, since the third quarter, it's been at the point. Any foul is a foul shot. Not too good of a defensive call right there. Now it's Thompson at the line. First is up. It's That's good. Nothing but net. That's how they want it nowadays. They don't really, not too many people use the backboard anymore as only layups, as back then that was like a religion. You need to use the glass to make it in. This time, bounces off the back of the rim. It's no good. 59-45 will remain the score. 59-45. And there's Baldwin as she looks to get it. Now Sweeney, she gets it. And that'll be a travel violation. I mean, I definitely disagree with that, as she did not even have possession of the ball. They call it traveling. If anything, the closest call would be a jump ball, not traveling. There was no possession of that ball, as she was just bobbling to get it. And then they call travel, but that's gonna happen. Refs are not perfect. They're gonna make bad calls, and they're gonna make some good calls. Now, back to the court. It's Dylan now, she has it. Dylan dishing to the corner, and that is no good. Attempt from Tonetti. And now it's number 14, Faye. Faye shot no good. Haynes rebound. And Haynes draws the foul. And once again, they should probably stop right now. I'd say that to the last 60 seconds. I would really say that to the last 60 seconds to start sending them to the line, even though they're still down by a lot. But, I mean, if they pull a T-Mac, they can score 13 and 35. They can do whatever they need to do, or they can do the Reggie Miller. But, I don't know. I mean, they have a couple good three-point shooters in Moore and Roche and Timberlake, and Dixon. This whole team can shoot. They just kind of changed the pace in the second half. Haynes' first attempt is no good. Well, here she is again. Can she make it? 18 points. Up. No good. And now, here is Tonetti. Tonetti with the pump, and that's a travel violation as she chucked it up as if it was a half-court shot. 59-45 is the score. 1:05 left to go in the game. It's Thompson. She has it. Now to Baldwin. Baldwin, beautiful pass to Haynes. Haynes to Thompson. And there's the shove, I mean.
Braintree foul on number 24.
And once again going to the line is Michaela Thompson.
Michaela Thompson at the line.
Well, it's great to see Thompson back on the court healthy after earlier in the game she went out, but she's back now and she's doing great for them. As number 24, Thompson gets her 10th point to go. 54 points, 3 left to go in the fourth quarter. And it's good, 2-4-2. And a whole new lineup for the Eagles as they bring in Michaela Rutter, Jada G, Madison Coleman, Kiana Ortiz, and Roshida Guthrie. As the Eagles are loving it. Those seniors, their starting five, those seniors, man, they're loving it. They're loving it. That's an outstanding way to finish your last season as an Eagle. Win it all. Well, off the bench, they have a couple deadly shooters. Kiana Ortiz can hit that three-point ball from anywhere. She has long range, that's for sure. Outstanding ball player in Kiana Ortiz, number 14. And now there's more for three, no good. And now Timberlake dishing it out to the wing, but that shot is no good. Michaela Rutter. As time winding down, just a little more than a shot clock remaining in this game. It's Rutter. Jada G has it. That's the shot clock violation. Not paying attention to that. But that's 4.5 left to go in this game. And you know what that means? 61-45. And that is the end of the game, folks. The Central Golden Eagles girls team has done it all. They won it all, boys. Wow, what a game. Ladies and gentlemen, you have witnessed one of the greatest comebacks ever. They were down by a lot, down by 10 to be exact at the half. They come back and they win it all. What a way to top off their great season. They've done it, ladies and gentlemen. You are here. We are here at the Mass Mutual Center. This was the Springfield Central High School Golden Eagles going against the Braintree Womps, and the Eagles are victorious. You have just been watching Focus Springfield. I am Ciro Zanetti, Central High School freshman, and you will see me soon. Not for basketball though, because the Eagles season is over in a great way though, because they have won it all. See you later, ladies and gentlemen.